very cool. Very cool, very cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I think we're going to beat this game today. At least I hope. Sure, what did we do last game? To stop the launch of a new type of nuclear warhead, SNEK rushes to the underground maintenance base. However, Vulcan Raven is waiting for him. SNEK defeats Raven, and while he is dying, tells SNEK that the DARPA chief who died in front of SNEK was actually Foxhound member Decoy Octopus in disguise. SNEK, who had been told by Master that Naomi is lying about her identity, is confused and filled with doubt, but all he can do now is try to stop the launch. Oh, can you unplug that? Honey money? Yeah, Sniper Wolf. The top one. Yeah. Hey Vec, how are you doing? You're right on time, baby. Right on time. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to beat it. I think I'm far enough that I probably could. So what did we do? We killed. Well, Sniper Wolf was previous to that. Something dropped. I don't know if you heard that. Is that just me? Was there something that dropped on the ground? I heard like an item drop. Which is to say, don't disappoint us. I know that line. I've heard that line before. How you doing, man? I tried to stay up to watch your VR missions thing, and I fell promptly asleep. But then I ended up watching the VOD later, so or rather the recording. It was fun. I don't think I ever actually did. Yeah, I mean, I heard you at the start of the stream. I figured that was you're trying to be nice. Let the people. Oh, let's not die. Let's not fall into the ground, shall we? Yeah, it was I don't think I ever did the VR stuff. Yeah, of course. I literally did not. I was just like looking at my phone to see something, to put something on so I could like just go to bed, right? And I saw you were live, and I thought I was confused. I was confused because oh crap! I was confused because like I didn't see you did an announcement, but then I realized, oh yeah, that was probably intentional. Let's stop getting shot. Can I like switch over to? I might need to switch controllers. Rob. Oh no, he died. All right, this is nonsense. We're gonna go restart. That was horrendous. Everybody's dying. People are falling. Mass mayhem, explosions. Nothing's going the way I want it to go. Just started. Yeah, I think I might need to. I think my controller stick, even though I replaced it on this controller, the stick is starting to get stuck and it's like acting in weird ways. So I wonder if the mechanical portion, the part that actuates, is messing up. I mean, these are 20-year-old controllers at this point, so I'm not that surprised. You got a new controller today. Word. Did you get like a standard, like a DualShock, or did you get something else? A bootleg? Third party? What was that noise? generic. Hopefully it works better than whatever you were using before. Anybody else over here? Got cameras, all sorts of stuff going on. I was wondering why I was seeing the other radar deals, and that's probably why. What's the brand, if you don't mind me asking? Did you end up getting a Hori, or did you get something else? Oh, Power A. Yeah, Power A seems to be like the new generic. Power A is like the new like Mad Cats. I feel like they're ubiquitous in the Switch space. They've made so many bootleg like pro style controllers. They seem to be everywhere. I've been looking into trying to get like another pro controller for the Nintendo Switch. Hey Ange, how you doing? Welcome back. Glad to have you here. You're welcome here anytime. Yeah, I was trying to get like I was trying to procure another like pro style controller, but Nintendo does this stupid thing where like if you don't have a specific pro controller or a Wiimote that costs around $70, I call them Wiimote. They're really supposed to be Joy-Cons or whatever. But if you don't specifically spend money on those, then they cannot turn the console on wirelessly. You have to physically turn the console on, and then that turns on the console with the controller. And then the Power A controllers, if they're wireless, you have to use batteries, which is also lame. You're good, just preparing to stream myself. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Please focus on your stream. I know you're trying to show support, but you gotta focus on your stuff too. Ooh, what is this? Is that Metal Gear? Oh man, here it comes. Not yet. I have to start the Metal Gear. Well, Snake thinks he's going to be deactivating Metal Gear, but he's actually going to be tricked into activating it. I fell for it. Very cool. Well, Ange, you'll be happy to know that I've set up audio so that the next time that I go live on Mario, you guys will be able to hear Wirt and anybody else who just so happens to want to listen in. I did resist the torture. It was very easy. I don't know why people say it's hard, but then again, I use the method, the what's his face, the button pressing method, where you like sort of grab the button and like, you know the one. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I'll demonstrate. People are always trying to say like, you gotta like press this button like really fast and like, oh man, my arm's getting tired. Of course your arm's getting tired because you're doing it wrong. The way to do it is how I do it is I put my finger, my index and my thumb together and I shake my muscles. So like when I tap it, it goes really fast and I exert very little effort, but I can maintain a consistent button press. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. With minimal effort on your end, because you're not extending your muscles so much, you're just doing very small micro motions. And you can put in a bunch, you can like hit 10 times a second. And that's more than enough. Like it's super simple to keep it up there. So it shouldn't be an issue for anybody who does it right. That's why I brought up the whole Sharpie method thing in the in some of the Discords, because I was looking up just to make sure that I had done everything right to save Meryl. And people were like, do the Sharpie method. And I was like, Sharpie method? Like I hadn't heard the Sharpie method in such a long time. And I was wondering if people remembered that. Sharpie method or pen method, it's like you take the blunt edge of a Sharpie or a pen and rub it on the face of the controller in order to do this. Basically the same thing. Is that the baby feeding thing? Yeah. Because it's funny. But yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, I would be more concerned about like messing up my controller personally, but that's just me. So don't mess up your controller. Just learn the proper method to quickly tap the buttons so you don't have to break stuff. Can I climb in here? It's like the world's smallest vent. Don't do it. What are you doing? Why are you touching my face? Anyway, you gotta use a pen for the Test Your Might minigame in Mortal Kombat. Arguable. Like, yes, they do make it more difficult, but I still was able to do it even without a pen. You don't have to. I don't think you have to go out of your way to do it. But maybe some people feel like they got to. I don't know. I'm not that kind of guy. I can do it with my hands. I have seen some like task videos. Yeah, of course, I know. But I've seen task videos where it's like, even with the tasks hitting the buttons, like on a frame perfect basis to maximize the amount of inputs at a time, it still manages to like not go all the way to the top. They programmed it specifically to be like rigged against the player. It's kind of funny. Hello?
Snake, it's me.
What's good?
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Some trick.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
I'm a hacker.
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
Hack the planet. Are you a hacker? Vector, are you a hacker? I think you're a hacker. Just like the way that he asks so incredulously. Are you hacking? Bro, are you hacking? Where are you? There's a guard there. Where's he going?
Is there somebody there?
Yeah, there is. I'm right here.
Who is that?
Goodbye. The correct term is cracker, but I don't like that term for obvious. Yeah, let's not go there. Yeah, my stick is doing all sorts of weird stuff. It's like going up and down, and I don't like it. Not at all. Give me a thing. Huh? Tink tink of little steps. Huh? SNEK! Hello, Lux. Welcome back. You made it to the gun show.
It's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay. Keep trying.
So you think Otacon's like actually like system level programmer hacker, or do you think he's like a script kiddie a bunch of tools.
The enemy. I need help.
Like, I wonder like what level of hacking aptitude the man has. Like how high level are we talking? Like, I know he's an engineer. I'm just missing. The dude developed software on a MacBook Pro. That is true. That is high level. You think Kojima uses a MacBook Pro? Kojima, are you a hacker? Are you a hacker? Are you a hacker is the type of thing that Kojima would say. Why are you not paying attention? You're not interested? Hmm?
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
No, you're not.
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
Missed a
That's what
spot.
I need to know.
I ain't missed
But
nothing.
Snake,
You missed
I
a
found
spot.
something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I
do you
thought,
cut your hair?
the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the
watching you?
railgun like a projectile.
You have one person.
It doesn't
Are
use
you a
fuel,
hacker?
so it isn't considered a missile. That way it
Are
can
you a
violate
hacker?
all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
Oh man,
It won't show up on
it's a
radar.
stealth weapon.
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It
So,
will be
like,
picked up by enemy
It's a
satellites.
stealth weapon.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
And it
Top ceiling.
nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We
Specifically bases. Nothing else.
The end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It would be nasty.
Thank you.
The
I appreciate
United
you
States
coming
would be
and watching.
denounced by the
Thank you.
UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
Colonel.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
I'm done with this game.
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me. Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation code,
dummy
it
thick.
should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
All of them.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, the idea that it's a stealth weapon and that's a big deal is kind of silly to me. It's a stealth weapon. Ooh, golly gee willikers. Ooh, found a bandage. Ooh, a piece of candy.
You buy so many coins.
Because I have bought everything else.
And your
You
mom
should go buy
wants
some. Now we should buy some. Well, make sure you don't have the song first. And I wanted to put a bunch of coins in a row on the bridge. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
What's that?
Looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it.
Get rich quick.
SNEK is in much worse financial
Cash
trouble
rule.
right now.
Cash rules everything around me.
Big to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the
Randomly found
reduction
it.
in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Word.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
I
And it
guess.
looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Need some bribe money.
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Like this dialogue is like it's almost elementary. This dialogue, like I know this, it's written in such a way to sort of tell a story about, you know, they got bombs and oh my god, it's a big deal and it's stealth and blah blah blah. But like listening to it now, it's like, oh, like they make such a big deal about like stuff that's like pretty commonplace nowadays. I guess maybe it hit different back then, but like now it just seems silly to me that they're making such a big deal about this. It's like, oh my god, they got a bomb and it's stealth and it goes through the bunker and it's like, come on, Snake, you have got to be kidding me. Snake, please, Snake. What is that about?
We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change.
Where are we
The new target
landing?
is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I got some bad Chinese food.
Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public.
Word?
Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course.
Of
In the
course.
process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the U.S.'s
The Chinese.
or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
I get it.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
$1 trillion?
Money will be used to cure our genome soldiers.
$1
as well.
quadrillion dollars?
I'm also including the Fox-dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No
I'm
surprise
gonna
it
get
was
my ammo
unreliable.
point.
They must have been
They
tested.
just described COVID? Yeah.
Here,
Huh?
I'm gonna get mine.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear.
It spreads.
He said we can
There's
call
birds in the game.
Metal Gear's
Avian
test
flu.
launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
All they're missing is
There's
bats.
nothing to worry about.
There's some bats in here. Throw some bats in there,
And a new
bro.
nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons?
Metal Gear is less about the robot and more about the nukes.
Maybe so. But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here.
Like in most games,
Since Mantis
the protagonists handle the Metal Gears with
Motivation
with
started to wear off.
little issue.
I'm worried about the men's morale.
I mean, I guess because Snake is such a,
An alliance
you know,
with the Russians would
high
boost
level
that
soldier
as
or whatever,
well.
supposedly,
What
based
do
on
you
the
say?
story. But
We're not going anywhere.
the robots are
We're
really,
going to dig in here.
it's just trivial, right? Like it's not even a big deal.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Galukovich.
You're going to fight the whole world.
Yeah, bro.
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel?
Conspiracy.
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
He said it. He said the word.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being
Oh, hey, Rafflecopter. Haven't seen you in a while.
code is entered.
Thanks for dropping by.
It'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Covered was with my liquid snake.
System works.
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Let me talk very loudly
She's alive.
so that Snake can hear me.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it
Great
going?
job.
They finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that
You
the president was
see.
talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert
You
the keys when
see,
warhead
the
is
pudding
active,
and the
you
code and the
deactivate it.
warhead
And
and
if
the...
you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Only once,
You need
huh?
the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
You have them
Hold
all.
on a minute. You see, that's the trick.
You see, that's the third time he said you see.
Keys.
What are you talking about?
I wonder what he's saying in
Card
Japanese.
key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
What?
It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah.
You
The
see.
card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one.
Clever. You see.
You see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Bro, you don't need... Oh my god. Look at this man.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input.
Kermit the Frog here.
There
It
should
ain't
be a
easy
symbol
being
on the
green.
screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right.
Word.
The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol?
I see the symbol.
Next to that goes the low temperature key.
What does a W mean?
The one on the right is the high temperature key.
What does the S mean?
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on
Why are Ocelot and Liquid just like standing there contemplating life?
The input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
They know I'm here. I mean, they're looking at me from the closed caption.
Who's that?
You can't just like pull the nub. Bro. Permissive action link. It says it on the card.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
The key.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you.
How does he hear through bulletproof glass?
No, that was Metal Gear Solid 3.
Get that key.
That's the one in the woods. See, you've
Better
got to get
stop
that
it.
key.
Stop.
Stop what?
Saying the same thing.
If Otacon can say it 3 times, then I can definitely say it more than 3
Otacon's not married
times.
to me.
Well, he could be. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, yeah. I can't jump over the things? I thought I could jump over them. I can't jump over the rails. They won't let me jump over the rails. Yeah, but Snake Eater is the one, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is the one with the long ladder climb, and what a thrill! What a thrill! I give my life, not for honor, but for you. But there's no one else. I took damage? Bro, that's a lot of damage to take just for falling a couple feet. Can I go after it? Is it in the water? I should probably turn on my thermal goggles, maybe. What do I do?
The terrorists are finished inputting the detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to re-input the detonation codes to lock the detonation mechanism. You need that card key to do it. Find that card key, Snake.
There's no other way.
Find that card key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector.
Mine detector.
The mine detector works just like a metal
Mine detector.
The position of the card key should show up on your
My
radar.
voice acting career has consisted of questions. Asking questions. Oh, well, that was quick. It didn't take very long at all. Displays position of claymore mines on the radar. It chemically detects mines? Is that right? Time bomb. We don't want that. I should try getting into retro gaming a little to play some old story-driven games. Like what? What do you have in mind? There's some goodies out there, that's for sure. Oh, bro, where did you guys come from? I didn't even see y'all here. They just appeared. I think the game is cheating. I think they literally just appeared because they weren't there before. I definitely didn't see them on the radar. Bro. Oh my god. I can't with this. All right. There's a hole there. Forgot about that. Everything is clunky when you can't shoot. Uh-oh. Who's here? What? Okay, goodbye. The game, it's not really like, it's not a game that is, it's kind of aged. So yeah, you gotta like actively be stealthy in order to avoid getting seen. Because that's what Vector said it perfectly. Yeah. Just hear what he said. He said the thing that is accurate. Stealthy play is preferred, so that you don't even put yourself into situations where you get into fights. But the thing is that the camera angles and things are kind of designed to like mess with you and put you into bad spots. But yeah, like later games would change the formula a little bit.
Huh? What's that?
There's guards everywhere. But yeah, stealthy play is encouraged. Bruh, that's the bullet travel thing. Vector, your favorite mechanic just screwed me. Now it says F. What do I want it to say? Will it change the letter if I stay here long enough?
Who's there?
I did not. I just left the area.
Huh? Who's there?
Well, the door was locked, so... What was that noise? Oh, they're still asleep. Bro, they just like fall asleep at their location. Word. This glass is bulletproof. What was that noise? You gotta walk slowly. Yeah, in the original game, they changed mechanics between the remake, which is this game, and the original. Got him. I had to account for travel distance there, Vector. I hope you appreciated what I did. I aimed ahead of him and he walked into my bullet.
I got matching colors.
Nice, you got a full set too. I hope you realize the skill and the geometry calculations and the inertia that I had to overcome, and the math and the Space Invader technique, exactly. Accounting for bullet travel, wind drag. I just want you to know that I thought about you when I did it. When I was shooting things. Are they all gone now? Are you guys gone? Can I press the button? Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello? This glass is bulletproof. All right. Now we're bopping that F into the computer. Use it. Put the F in the computer. F in the computer. It's F. I mean, it says F. Can I, like, pop it in there? Will you let me? Did you twist it? What? Did you twist it when you were taking photos today?
Like if I walk, it's fine, but whenever I sit down and try to get up, it hurts so.
That one says F. That one says W. That one says S. Is that not F? Yes, no, maybe so. Emergency input or override device. Did I get like the wrong key? Is there more than one PAL key? Are they messing with me? What did I miss? What am I missing here? I thought I was. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that clearly I'm just not pressing the right button then. Sweet. Thank you. Take this disc. Accept it. Oh, look at the matrix code. That's exciting.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Word.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Freeze the key. Gotta make sure it's frozen. I was frozen today. Yeah. That's hot. Let me shake you a little bit. Let me get them goodies. Drop some goodies, baby. I know you got some. Okay, I guess you got none. So the main difference, Rafflecopter, on this game is, compared to the original, is that they give you first-person view, and you can shoot from first-person view. And that makes a world of difference, because then you can shoot people and make sure that you actually hit them, which is nice. It's a nice thing. Bro, I took a lot of damage there. I'm not trying to land like right there. I was trying to land on the level above that. Eh, whatever. I don't care. Shooting from first person view sounds very nice. Yes, it makes it easy to aim your shots. This game also lets me kill people non-lethally. We'll take people out non-lethally, which is nice. I don't have to kill anybody if I don't want to. That was a holdover from MGS2. No! My controller is acting up. That's not good. I honestly think it's messed up. That's not cool, man. I'm starting to think that I might have to switch sticks out. I do have another controller, but that controller I don't like as much because the buttons are kind of messed up on it. See, now I'm concerned that's gonna make me turn around, spin me around for no good reason. Plug it into second player. It's not the port, it's the frickin' stick itself. The controller is over 20 years old. It was in really bad shape when I got it. I guess I never really told the story about how I got my GameCube. In 2005, circa 2004, 2005, I was working in this video game store called Rhino. And it was think like GameStop style store. They don't exist anymore, obviously. But when I was working at Rhino, equip rations. Okay, I'll equip rations. My rations are full. And Rhino, they were a competitor at GameStop when GameStop was still like the big boss. I mean, GameStop was popular, but there was enough room in the market back then, before the boom of internet shopping and before downloadable games, that other stores could compete. And so Rhino was one of them. A faint soul probably remembers Rhino because he was living in town the same time that I was living then. Yeah, Babbage's. There was all sorts of places. But yeah, I worked at Rhino for about a year or two, and this was like the generation was the PS2. PS2 was most recent. So was Xbox. 360s hadn't quite come out yet, or they were not as popular. They were not as widespread. So like the main guys were that, and they still had Dreamcast things. It was also where I got a Dreamcast H-Tech arcade stick. You guys remember the green button arcade stick? I got that for $5, as well as a copy of Dead or Alive 2, an original copy of Dead or Alive 2 for like $5. But anyway, someone brought in a GameCube. Normally, what we would do, the fastidious and very careful store that we ran, we would take in consoles and basically we would just plug them in and made sure they turned on. We didn't do much beyond that. If the console was in really bad shape, or if it wouldn't turn on for whatever reason, there were instances where we would take it and then maybe send it to corporate, but which corporate wasn't very big because again the company was not nearly as big as GameStop. But we would take stuff in, we would try to clean it up using like alcohol and typical tools and things. Toothbrush, and we would also do the shrink wrap thing. Like we get a little shrink wrap, put some heat gun on it. Hey Sam, what's up? You made it. You're here. You're here in the stream. I don't know why I'm talking like a pirate, but you're here. But yeah, we would put the shrink wrap on the consoles. We would run them through the heat gun, make them look nice and shiny. I'm just talking about the time that I was employed at a video game store that was a competitor to GameStop. And so yeah, we would do the thing. We would clean up, and so most of the time, most consoles, as long as they turned on and as long as they could boot a game, we would take it and we would do the most minimal cleaning and put it back out for sale. And we would get customers who would come in and buy consoles pretty regularly. But there was one time where someone brought in a GameCube. Gotta go to bed, man. All right, man. Take care. Good night. There was someone who brought in a GameCube, and it was a kid. And this kid was trying, I guess he was trying to buy an Xbox.
Pal number 3.
Warp the key. He was trying to buy an OG Xbox because I think he wanted to play like Halo and what everybody wanted to play. Brought the GameCube in, put it on there, and this GameCube, the one that I currently own, was a mess. It looked like it was covered in blood. Had lots of red marks. Now, it could have been blood. It could have been ketchup. But it was some red sticky substance that was all over the GameCube from top to bottom. The GameCube itself had been scratched like crazy, controller included. Like, this wasn't your normal wear and tear. This somebody like went out of their way to mess this thing up. And they brought it in, and it was like, bro, we can't take this. Like, the more that I think about it, the more that I'm convinced that it was like a murder weapon or something. So yeah, but it was like a reddish tint, right? So like we took it, and I was like, dude, there's no way. I tried to plug it in, and the power button was stuck, and the reset button was like covered in sauce. Yeah, exactly. A faint soul knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, it was just in really bad shape. It was just awful shape, and like you can kind of see it. Like I've since cleaned them up pretty good, but basically what we told the guy was, look, as much as we'd like to give you money for this, there's no way that we can really take this for money. You know, you're better off just throwing it out. Yes, I'm using the murder GameCube right now. So, but the thing is, I cleaned it up, right? I took it myself and I opened it up and I cleaned it up, and I had to use a lot of alcohol and a lot of different like cleaning materials to clean it up. Because what ended up happening was I said, I'll just buy it from you, and I gave him like, I don't know, $20 or something like that. So I took the murder cube. The GameCube itself has like a huge gash in it. Like, there's a big scratch in it. I can show you guys. Hold on. Let me show you the GameCube condition, so you guys can get an idea.
Tell him about this murder. He didn't say nothing?
So yeah, it was like it was dragged from a car or something, or perhaps it was used to kill somebody. I don't know, but it was in worse shape than that. Trust me. Like, after I opened it up, I saw what was going on inside. There were times where sometimes we'd get consoles with like a bunch of roaches in them. Same deal. We had to like say no to them or whatever. But that one, it worked. You know, despite the scratches and everything, it worked. Especially after I cleaned it up, and I've been using it ever since. And that was also the day that I bought Metal Gear Solid. I bought Twin Stakes, like the physical copy. But yeah, I've been using the Murder Cube ever since. The controller had a very similar condition. It was covered in the sauce, whatever red sauce it was, and I cleaned that as well. But now I think after 20 years, the whatever potentiometers or whatever input control method is starting to fail. So them's the breaks, I guess. Anyway, hey Spec Ops, I saw you come in. I was just telling you about my GameCube, my whack GameCube that somehow works. The good thing is I replaced the disk drive, so now I have the GC loader in there, and that works just fine. But yeah, go figure.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
What about Naomi Hunter?
Colonel, he's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon.
Snake, Have you ever heard of something called fox dye?
Fox die.
Fox dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying?
It's too similar.
What is?
You've got fox
Cause
die.
of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart
I mean,
Well, apparently fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
well, there was the time she injected me with
She was in the
antifreeze.
best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
I can't believe
That
it.
means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
I got a virus, and it sucks. Avian bird flu, man. These birds poop on the floor. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not much you can do at that point, right? Bam. So yeah, when I was working at that store, I worked there during holidays mostly, and between classes. Like I was still in undergrad college at the time, and I did end up getting like some pretty decent deals on some games, and they had a rental program too for the workers where you could borrow games and stuff. And so I borrowed like half the PS2 library while I was working there and made backup copies of every game that was there because I had a modded PS2 at the time. So I ended up leaving that job with like a fat stack of bootleg DVDs that I could play at any time. Most of the time I just copied stuff that was like cool. Like we weren't allowed to like take the new games, but we could take anything that was used and borrow it for like a day or two. And the idea was that, you know, you have to play the game in order to be knowledgeable, and you could tell customers about it or whatever. Like that's how I ended up playing Silent Hill 2 for the first time and a bunch of other games. Actually, now that I think about it, that's how I ended up playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I mean, I would eventually end up buying it on the PS3 in a collection, but yeah, that's kind of funny when I think about it. Hey, buddy.
Is there somebody there?
No, nobody's here. Bro, I hit you.
Requesting backup unit.
I hit you, man. Oh my god. How are they gonna put a dude like right there? Radar is no use. I want to get hot and steamy. I'm getting hit by the steam. There was another dude there, right? Not crazy, am I? Is the card still W? The card's still W. I'm gonna work my way to the lava room. Duck. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding, boss. I'm in bad shape. Gotta get that fire. Oh, now it's F. It's not hot yet, though. We like it hot, baby. So it's W, C, and F, right? Are those the three states of temperature? Let's not get hit. Bro. F is the final form, right? I think it is. Galukovic.
Dr. Naomi's an enemy spy?
I can't believe it.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Snake, leave it to Colonel Campbell. You've got to concentrate on re-inputting that detonation code.
Word.
You're right.
Somewhere warm. What about the blast furnace?
I'm here now.
The problem is, if you go through a cold place on the way back, the card key might change shape. You need to hurry on the way back. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy.
Word.
It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered. Somewhere warm.
You need to hurry. What about Deep Throat? Nothing. What about Master?
So, Naomi is a spy, just like I thought. Campbell is hiding something too. But that's okay. Foxdie is a virus, a biological weapon. There must be a vaccine. We can worry about getting that later, Snake. But right now, you've got to focus on re-inputting those detonation codes, okay?
Detonation. Detonation. No breathing.
You have a good view, though your movement is limited. It might be a good place to take out your enemy with your...
Alright, we know about that. Okay, well, I haven't saved in a while, so I should probably save. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Please save.
You call?
I did. I want you to save my game, please. That's okay with you. I'm going to save over my save from 2015. I'm going to unequip the card. Word.
Snake, don't give up. Remember Macbeth, Act 5, Scene 3. I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor. Everyone is counting on you, Snake. You've got to do it.
Thanks, Mei Ling. You're so cool. You're so cool. Oh, right. I gotta go on the elevator, huh? Here we go. Here we go. You think they should remake Twin Snakes again? Would there be any merit to remaking the first game? Like in the Fox engine or something similar? I thought I did. Did I not? Oh, wait. Go back. Is F not heat or is F room temperature? What letter is hot? What letter is hot? What letter is hot? Okay, well, it's still yellow then. We're going back, son. Toyota's hot, hot, hot. Anybody remember the Toyota commercials? There's so many commercials from my childhood that like still persist with me nowadays, and I guess you could argue that that means it was effective advertising, but like that's wasted brain space. Like that's something I could use my memories on something better. That's how they get you. That's how marketing geniuses get you. Excuse me. Not this again.
Can't turn my music room to Mario room on my...
Please die.
I'm talking to you, ho.
Who you talking to? You
You?
better not be talking to me.
You ho.
You better not be talking to me.
You changed my entire room without my permission.
It's Mario Room.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
It's currently Mario Room, and you can put a pipe in it now.
Put a pipe where your butt.
I didn't know that you could get more than 2 pipes. People were saying that you can only get 2 pipes. F. I need somebody. It's a heart. Give me some more. Give me some more.
It's her color. You know what I'm saying?
Tia and Tamara, sister. Sister. Look at that Z key. Look at that beautiful Z key. Lava still looks like cheese. Yeah, it looks like that fondue stuff. Hot fondue cheese. I love me some hot fondue cheese. Sister. We got the fire key, baby. Because I spit hot fire. Snake is the master of running with a gun in his hand. Never run with a gun in your hand. It's the worst thing you could do. Running and gunning is the reason why people get shot on accident. Aim your shots. Don't listen to Vector. He wants you to go to jail. He totally wants you to hurt yourself while shooting a gun. You ever heard of running with scissors? You don't want to do that. Always be running and gunning. Spray and pray. Look at that poop. Can you slip on the poop on this game, or is that not a thing? I know Raiden could, which was hilarious. Poop on me. I want to fly. A-B-R-A-G. Abrag. Here we go. Let's not get frozen.
Is there somebody there?
There was somebody here, but not anymore. Are you awake again? I almost fell down. Who's that? Goodbye. Where did you guys come from? I swear. Get up, get up, get up. Goodbye. See y'all later. Need to get that Z key in the slot, baby. This was their idea of a puzzle back in the day, even though they expressly tell you the solution for it. Run back and forth a few times.
Snake, can you hear me?
Aren't you in jail?
Naomi, what the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
You should be in jail.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Okay.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
I don't know nothing.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Would you refer to yourself as a dirty little orphan?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965.
You look white, Naomi.
Lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from. But I'm not even sure.
You're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long. Until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Goodbye, Frank.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River.
Hurt me more, Snake.
I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
He tried to kill me.
Oh. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean...
Who is he?
Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge.
It's story development where you have to know what's going on to figure out these people.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited
I guess it's kind of...
To kill me? Is that...
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
That's right.
Like, storytelling 101 would dictate that all of the characters in your story should have some relevance to each other, a certain degree of relevance. But, like, I feel like the way that these stories are written
What about liquid
are
waters?
kind of like the guy that you happen to kill is also related to me, and we didn't know he was going to be there, but he is. Or like Liquid and the guy who's a clone who just happens to be charading as someone else is actually related to you, and so because we're in similar circles, we just happen to run into each other.
He's come here to
Or
kill
like,
me.
what's my daughter doing there? Or like, what's my niece doing there? You know what I mean? Like the way that this is written is like there's so many like family ties. Like, why does everybody have to be related to somebody else? I don't know if that necessarily makes the story better.
Fox. Naomi.
It kind of is, if you think about it. Yeah, like it's trying to attribute like additional meaning to character relationships, but I don't know if it's done in an effective way.
Fox dye contains smart enzymes.
Smart proteins.
Through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
Like, I've never really thought about it before when playing these games, and it was probably because I was younger at the time. I think I appreciated Metal Gear Solid 3 the most because it was a pretty like front to end, like well-contained story. Even though it was kind of snuck in a time period that was like most Metal Gear Solid games at the time, they sort of are stuck to revelations that are done in later games. But 3 was like a nice pocket like game. The mechanics were okay. The gameplay was fun. The story was entertaining. You didn't really have to know much about everything else, although if you did, you get more context. But
Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Then who was?
You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation.
It was Colonel.
I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
That's not the whole truth.
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake...
Hey!
What are you doing?
Are you on the phone? You're grounded, young lady.
Snake.
Yeah, like a Deus Ex Machina,
I can't allow
in the traditional sense, is something that just is introduced to the story that would otherwise like
What happened to Naomi?
help a
What did she
character
do when she said that
solve a
Foxdie was
problem.
part of this operation? Colonel.
But this is like revelations.
Under arrest.
Colonel.
You double cross me. These are like revelations that happen during the story for, I guess, heightened drama maybe.
Your job is to stop Metal Gear.
But it just seems like unnecessary to me. Like it's like it's heightened drama in a method that doesn't seem necessary. Like these characters they don't necessarily all have to be related, but they just happen to be. And I don't know if that makes the story better for it. Like, yeah, certain key relationships need to be addressed that way. But like, yeah, we find out later that Ocelot has been there from the beginning and like has been heavily involved with like every other iteration of Snake throughout the years, and it's like none of that stuff is really represented in these earlier stories because they weren't thinking about it at the time. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the way that these stories in particular are written are just kind of like, okay, melodrama for the sake of melodrama. You did it, Snake. Good job.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete.
God in the machine.
Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why?
You did it, Snake. You set the bomb off. Somebody set us up the bomb. Uh-oh, here it comes, guys.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
What's happening?
In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
$1 billion.
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Foxdie.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You played us like a fiddle!
By yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Foxdie vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
Who are you?
I'll tell you everything.
Who are you?
If you come to where I am, that is.
Where you at, dog?
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Yeah, no kidding.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But
Rip
maybe
Miller.
he said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid! How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
So he killed that guy.
He killed Miller. You remember Miller from Metal Gear Solid 5? The guy with the missing arm and leg. Remember him? He's dead now because Liquid killed him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
His big boss, he spent all that time to save him.
Yep. That suck. Use your computer hacks.
That's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
I guess that would make more sense.
I'm out of time.
Just hold on a little longer.
Otacon?
Almost there. Hold on.
Keep hacking, baby.
Otacon?
Wait, no, stop. No response. Answer the phone! No one is here when I try to call them.
All you can do is wait for Dr. Emmerich to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Is Nastasha like smoking a cigarette? Is that what she's like?
All you can do is wait for Dr. Emmerich to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Is that a cigarette? Is that supposed to be a cigarette? It's like a pen? I'm assuming that's supposed to be a cigarette.
Snake?
It's a lollipop.
Win, Snake, win!
Win! Gambate!
Snake. Snake.
Open the door. Open the door. You fool! Nastasha's gonna die of lung cancer. Much like how I am. I'm running out of air. Bro, what are you doing?
Otacon.
Open the door!
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
You feel like fall backwards. Oh no, here comes the dramatic angles. The jacket comes off.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Brother?
Did you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say.
So you do what I tell you.
The Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing
Snake's
more than
curiosity is his downfall.
What?
stopping the nuclear launch.
Snake wanting to know is what caused him to not shoot him.
Diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and...
Did you like my trip, Snake?
You don't mean...
That's right.
That's wrong.
You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged.
They wanted the big robot.
Soldiers.
Boo
From the
boo.
beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox.
You might even say a dead vector.
It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
Yes.
We've got a spy working in the
Why does any villain tell the hero the plan?
program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
I wonder.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox-Die's program. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Oh well.
I've already added the Fox-Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
Along with the Nutella.
There must be. But that woman is the only one who really knows.
And it would be really nice if they could give me a nice bottle of champagne. To celebrate.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us.
All
so
of
we must have
us.
all been exposed to the virus.
You're right.
It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox-Die. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
Shoot him! Shoot him in the head!
Bug in the virus's programming?
Press A right now.
In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Bro.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Terrible.
You're fine.
Les enfants
You got all
terribles.
the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so
Garbage.
big boss. Some warped kind of love.
I want his genes.
Love? It's hate. His choosing me knowingly to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge.
Okay, bro.
You don't even understand this. You who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge.
Chance.
Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
I guess this is how people in Africa speak?
Well, I'm not like you.
Is that a South African accent?
Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
Genes.
You missed your last chance. You'll regret
You missed your last chance. Bruh. I should have shot 12 minutes ago.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor,
Brother.
gift from your brother!
now.
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century.
Oh, dang. It's about to go down. Sort of close to New Zealand accent? Oh, okay. Living ensemble. remember doing the Metal Gear fight on the NES version of the game, or on the NES release of Metal Gear, and thinking it was impossible as a child.
But how do I stop it?
How do I stop it? How I do it? Zoom in. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! There was a big computer room, and there was a bipedal robot, which wasn't really a Metal Gear. And then you fight the big boss. This is a Metal Gear. This is actually a Metal Gear. Now I've seen everything. Me the big guns. Just moving. What was this? What's this? Pick a game for the Saturn Dreamcast face. I'm gonna die. Just shoot rockets at you, baby. Laser beams. Metal Gear Bupkis. Not yet. Probably have to get like in front of it. Laser beam. No! Alright, yeah, I should probably equip body armor, right? Yeah, that would help. Brother. Because he's got the bad genes. He's got the bad genes. No, that's why he's got that's why he has the blonde hair. It's okay, I'll refund you, Kitaro. You don't have to worry. Favorite song is Liquid Rocket Man? Rocket Man, indeed. I keep missing. I'm not getting the... Rocket Man. Hello, just saying hi. I'll probably be lurking most of the time I'm here. That's fine, Lindsay. We're at the final bosses. I think we're going to finish this game tonight, assuming I don't mess this up. I gotta aim at whatever I can target. That's what's exposed. Metal Gear Rex. I don't know, a bunch of people. Lindsay just popped in. Most of the people have already seen it. Yes. Artwork. Alright, well, I'm doing something wrong. It's not targeting properly. Shoot the face. Let me shoot your dangus. I can shoot your dangus. Let me shoot your dangus. Ah! Oh no, I ran straight into the laser. How cool am I? This is the DDR title? What do you mean? The front flip on that rail. Yeah, this the cutscenes on this game have been phenomenal. Absolutely stupendous. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Thank you for catching my joke, Wirt. You're amazing. What's going on, Kutaro? Are you okay, buddy? you seem a little disheveled. He's coming in like buying redemptions for the wrong stuff and seem to be having an interesting time of it. I can use chaff grenade? I never even think about that. Let's try that. Throw some chaff, baby. Throw some chaff, baby. You're a big dumb robot. Aim, please. I know the redemption offer popped up automatically stating only visible to you. I know that does happen sometimes when you make enough points. When you make enough points on a person's channel and you just happen to like do a thing, it'll say, "Let me show you how to do it" or whatever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's okay. I can reset it for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You will get your points back after the stream. So I want you to use them for a time where I'm actually streaming something, you know, related. Otherwise, I have to play Chicken Run because Vector said I have to play Chicken Run. Vector, for some reason, insisted that I play Chicken Run, and he thought I was going to play the PlayStation version. But then I switched it up on him and said we're going to play the Dreamcast version. Flip mode.
Damn!
That's what Metal Gear Rex sounds like.
Nice try, Snake!
There goes. You can see his face this time.
Hurry! Get away!
See, you can see his face.
Gray Fox!
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
Well, yeah, you died.
Hell!
This exact version? Pew, pew. This is ridiculous.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. This is what I'm talking about, this is exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, Wirt. It's like soap opera.
Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
Mega Man did it. Call me Rockman.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
What in the world is this? What is he doing? Oh my god. Matrix, baby! I guess he's more like Zero because he has a sword. Less like Mega Man.
He cut his arm off. There we go. There it is. There it is. Are they gonna censor that? Nope. There it is.
I mean,
I thought he said he's dead. How does he bleed if he's dead?
he's already dead. They just brought him back to life.
But how does he bleed if he's dead?
Because they brought him back to life.
Push him like a bug.
Goodbye.
In the Middle East,
No, this is
we
not the
don't
final
hunt
squish. The
foxes,
final squish
we
is
hunt
the
jackals.
foot.
Instead of
Yeah, I've seen this game before.
We use Royal
I
Harrier.
think Allison played it.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
He's not dead. Oh, trust me, he's gonna wreck him.
Power up!
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
Here's my sword.
He gets squashed with the foot, Hector, not with the nose bit.
He destroyed the radome.
Squashed into a blizzard.
Radome? What's a radome? 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 Radome?
Impressive.
Radome?
You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You will kill him too!
Can you really shoot? Yeah, I guess not.
In front of you. It's no good. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't do it. No.
What?
He won't let me shoot.
No. I can't do it.
You can't shoot Fox?
I can't shoot. No. I can't do it. It's no good.
Dude, what the hell is going on? I
can't do
I don't remember.
The snake won't let me shoot. I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
He gets squashed, here's the foot.
This is what happens to Snake when he's constipated. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't understand why didn't you shoot?
It's no use.
We're not tools of the government or
I
anyone
seriously don't know
else.
why he didn't shoot. Why didn't he shoot?
Because he can't do it.
Why didn't he shoot?
The
It's no use. He didn't want to kill him, but he's gonna end up dying anyway.
But at least I always fought for what I believed in.
And look what that got you.
He's gonna die. So Snake pretty much just wasted his death.
Can't do it.
That was so stupid. Push him into it.
Foolish man.
I can't do
When
it.
death is entreated, the battle is decided.
Is that an accurate translation? Yeah, good job. You killed a man using a 2-ton monstrosity.
Killed one man.
Not even yourself.
I don't know why he didn't do it.
You can't do it.
It's just so he wasted Fox's death pretty much.
Pretty much.
Snake, you suck balls.
Excuse me, 200-ton. You're right. It's much bigger than 2 tons. I can't do it. Right, and eventually he starts doing it in the next game.
Die!
He doesn't.
I see you!
Well, why don't you tell me that before I start playing it? I thought you never seen it.
I've seen it.
I can't do it.
Why is he using like a 200 ton?
Because he's not good at what he does. He's got the recessive genes. His genes are too tight. His genes are too tight.
There you are!
If his genes weren't as tight, he might be able to do it. He can't do it. Liquid is not very good. For Snake being pretty good, Liquid is not good.
I just don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Why does he waste his death?
Look at this guy. He's just not good. He's not good at what he does. Playing Ring Around the Rosie.
There you
There you are!
I see. Ah!
There you are! I mean, the man is doing it because he's driving around with the cockpit open. His radars are busted. Almighty idiot. There you are!
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Metal Gear Wrecked. Metal Gear Wrecked Revengeance. Metal Gear Broken. Metal Gear Not So Solid. Metal Gear Soft.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
As usual.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Man's shoulder bones look like
Looks like your revolution was a
like pimp like bumps. Like what's going on there?
Because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
Pingus!
We were desired.
I can move the camera
Things
around.
are different now.
That's cool, right?
With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
War.
Losing
War
our
never
place in a
changes.
world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get
And get $1 billion.
I'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as
Hello, Dar.
there will always be
Watch this crazy topless man yell at me about war.
The problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
is that
Father knew best.
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie.
You lie.
So why are you here then? Why do
He
you
needs some milk.
follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then.
Why? Tell me.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why. What? Are you denying it?
Oh, thank you, Dar.
Already killed most of my comrades.
I didn't kill nobody. I used tranquilizer darts.
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace.
I almost expected him to say coup de grace.
Reflected such vitality.
I didn't do that.
There is a killer inside you.
I will stay for this raging homosexual. Yeah.
We were created
Okay.
to be
Very
that
well.
way.
Created.
Les enfants terribles.
The bad
Wait, he
babies.
dragged him all the way up there?
Project was called.
Yes.
Stripped his
It
shirt off?
started in the 1970s.
Yes.
What kind of sick bastard
Their
do that?
plan
He wants to see
was
my
to
boobs.
artificially create the most powerful soldier
I guess
possible.
if they
The
weren't
person that
free,
they chose as the model
I don't know.
was a man known then as the greatest living soldier.
I mean, they made more. Like these aren't the only two les enfants terribles that they made.
Father was wounded in
They just
combat
happen to be
and
twins.
already in a coma when they brought him in.
That's why there's twin snakes.
So they created us from his cells with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby
Is
method.
that your brother?
The super baby.
You have a brother, you tell me.
Super
They
baby.
fertilized an egg with one of father's cells.
Super baby.
Let it divide into
See, they made
8
8.
clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong
Super baby from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
You and I were originally octuplets.
We have 6 other brothers.
Yes. The other 6 of
did I know it
our
was gonna be
brothers
male?
were
What if it's
sacrificed to
female?
make us.
I don't know. Well, they sacrificed. They killed
Accomplices
them.
in murder before the day we were even born.
We're talking about les enfants terribles.
It was you and I, 2 fertilized
I don't believe that this guy subscribed to my channel. I think this is a bug in Streamlabs.
weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born.
He's got blonde hair, so supposedly that makes him recessive.
Only children.
There's more.
The genome
If-
soldiers.
If they're exactly twins in every way, but he's got light hair, that is a thing that happens in albinoism.
With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the
Yeah.
mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to
But the thing you have to remember, in the original game, the graphics were really bad, so you couldn't see his eyes. All you could see was like a shaded face that looked like a texture.
from strategic thinking to the proverbial
Yeah.
killer instinct. Those soldier genes
They're twins. They're like Danny DeVito.
using gene therapy into the members.
Why is his
of the
accent
next
waxing and waning
generation
between
special
French and English?
forces.
Because he's weird.
That's how they became the
He's a hamdar. Yeah, he did grow up in South Africa, yeah.
That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing right and left.
I haven't killed anybody.
Are brothers with the same genes as ours.
No one's died.
Soldiers.
I'm Batman.
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate
They're like the clones from the Clone Wars. It's like Star Trek or Star Wars. Because he doesn't know anything.
human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly
On purpose.
soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome.
How come Dad lets you have 2 hot
returning
dogs?
soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and
Everyone knows.
uranium rounds.
Including Vector. Vector knew all of this.
That was just a
Yeah.
cover story issued by the
Yeah.
Pentagon.
The Pentagon.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons,
Yeah.
poison gas detection units, and the anti-sarin injections. They were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called
Gulf War
that
babies.
have been reported by Gulf War veterans are
Yes,
They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a
fool.
complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you.
They're not radioactive. Word.
That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when.
They're all being cloned like crazy, Dar.
That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
Which man?
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
Ocelot? He's still around.
In nature,
He's not here anymore.
family members don't
He ran
mate
off.
with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you
He sounds kind of like a bad Matt Berry. Yeah, I
Because
guess.
it increases the chances that
Chances?
shared genes will be transmitted to future generations.
I mean, I could skip the cutscenes, but then you'd have to stop him talking.
Natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
I don't believe that for a second.
You can't fight your genes.
He can't fight them.
All living things
He
are
doesn't
born
wear
with
his
the sole
jeans very
purpose
well.
of passing
The
on
seam in his
their
crotch is very
genes.
tight.
That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
While wearing only jeans.
Look behind you.
Meryl?
Hey, girl, it's good.
Why is she not dead? I thought she got shot. Like,
Low key, I think Meryl kind of reminds me of Lindsay a little bit. Meryl.
Is she alive?
Not sure.
She was alive a few hours ago.
She might be dead. I haven't checked.
Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Meryl.
falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
We have
No.
past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
You see, father was a size 30, and I'm actually a size 36. Those genes that we've inherited don't fit very well.
Talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even
He is Batman.
NDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
See if I care. See if.
Can you hear me?
Oh, his shirt got taken off. Did you see that?
Yeah, they took his shirt off in the portrait.
Answer me.
It's pretty cool.
Secretary of Defense
That's attention to detail.
active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
What for?
to bomb the place.
To bomb the place.
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air
Merle.
Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
Surface piercing?
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever
We're gonna blow that place up.
The truth of what really happened here.
Meryl. All right,
All
back.
the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake.
Merle.
I'll stop the nuclear strike.
Wait, did I mishear? Did you say Meryl reminded you of me?
Only a figure.
Yeah. I was only poking fun,
Officials in command of this mission.
Lindsay.
If I issue an order to delay
I don't mean it like seriously.
and at least buy you some time.
Although Meryl is a strong character in this game, in this series, I should say.
Colonel, if you do that,
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation.
Mural. Speaking of murals,
Transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
mural.
bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
You better get out of there, Snake.
It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
She got shot in the
Cancel
stomach.
the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
His voice changed. Huh? Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
Colonel.
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Who are you?
This is the Secretary of Defense,
Jim Houseman. Jim
Has
Houseman.
been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
Jim Houseman.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a
He's a busy man.
I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining the nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Mr. President. It's not who you think it
We've
is.
prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the
It was
terrorists
2005.
exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it!
We'll use their plan against you.
Well, that was
The
both
scientists, the Gene
Probably.
Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
We know this.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care
He was my friend, Jim Houseman.
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
Like
I don't
Donald,
have
like,
it.
Ronald McDonald.
No, the black guy that died at the beginning, the DARPA chief.
That's okay.
That was a deep.
It was, but the real one also died before the decoy.
From the 1970s. Our
Like,
country's dirty little.
This is every Metal Gear Solid
You
story.
can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left.
Trying to get along.
the actual DARPA chief died.
Yeah, he got his blood drained because Ocelot was a little bit too hard on him.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
So yeah, exposition is the name of the game, Dar, and every game following this only got longer and longer.
I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back.
Give me your genes.
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Goodbye.
Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Word, homie.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
That's the timer for the bomb that's about to go off. So yeah, keep in mind, Lindsay, when this game was originally released in the late 90s, there were no other games with the breadth of voice acting that this game had.
At this height, it'll kill even you.
Looking at this now is kind of hokey, of course, because it was a little bit later.
How did he even drag his, like, unconscious ass up here?
Because he's a strong man.
What?
But yeah, exactly. It's kind of like written like a play, and these cutscenes, they have been like upgraded to the max. Like the cutscenes on this game are purposefully like extra for the purposes of gameplay and excitement. So yeah, it's what you're noticing is what was considered very high production. And to be fair, there was an ensemble cast. There was a lot of audio, 2 discs. The voice acting was pretty good. Like at the time, pretty great for what it was.
Why isn't Liquid like that?
Because he's bad. He'll start trying to tackle me later.
Is that all you've got?
Whoa. The hitboxes are weird though, because like they're too short.
Have you ever stripped your brother of his sword?
Maybe. On top of a Metal Gear.
You have?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, because you have a brother. I'm just wondering what brother.
Definitely that.
Wait, you can do the judo? How do you do judo?
That's from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Hurry!
You drop something. What's the camera angle? I could. Game feels like a parody of action movies. Yeah, a little bit. The cutscenes are very parodic. You Walmart kids, Walmart jeans.
Why do they hate each other so bad again?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
He doesn't hit him. Liquid's the one who hates him. They expanded with the original cutscenes. Just FYI. Oof.
Remember Goku and Vegeta?
They fight like twins. Shoryuken. They are tweens, that is why.
SNEK!
I still think Liquid should have just shoot his face up. I don't know why he bothered to drag his ass over.
I think Snake should have shot him when he was talking to him earlier. It would have avoided this whole scene.
Yeah. And it wouldn't have. And Gray Fox wouldn't have.
Okay, thank you, Dar. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Meryl.
Okay, it makes no sense. Why? So why did Meryl get hooked up with Johnny then?
Because she's in love with Johnny.
But why
Because love can bloom on the battlefield.
Why didn't he get hooked up with Snake?
Is that you?
You're not explaining.
I mean, Kojima was writing the story that way.
Oh my god, I never seen Snake hug somebody. Ooh, he's shirtless too. That's so
Meryl, are you okay?
Hot and sweaty.
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
You're still alive. At least you're not dead.
Hector, I don't know why. So why did Meryl get hooked up with Johnny?
Must have been
You got them white boy lips.
Can you explain, please?
Because that happened. You saw the story. You remember Metal Gear Solid 4, didn't you?
I didn't give in to the torture.
Accelerated into a grandpa and then he
Torture?
Yeah, that's why.
Is that why?
And things
Yeah.
even worse than that.
Of course.
I was fighting too.
Grandpa.
You think if I was hot grandpa like Snake?
Yeah.
Old
Snake. I
Snake.
wanna hug a naked man.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you.
You're a
I
strong
felt like
woman.
you were there with me.
You did.
It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I don't understand though.
I would be too.
You can't just
sorry.
like do the.
Don't say that.
Johnny, like
But
I
it
don't
made
know how.
me realize something. During all the pain and shame,
So
there
why
was
did
one thing I
Kojima
was sure
decide
of.
to like
A single hope that I
terminate
held on to.
Snake's, love life?
And that hope,
He never really had a love life, right? I mean, with the no, Solid Snake never had a love life. Is that right? Is that accurate to say?
I thought he is Solid.
Snake.
Yeah.
I thought this is
This
love right now.
this version of Snake.
See you
I thought
again.
this is love right now. You would not.
But
have
this
a
game
woman
had an alternate ending.
laying on your naked chest.
Meryl could die, even though that's not canon, and you could instead he could be bro with Otacon instead at the end.
Oh, so he could be gay?
And no, they could just hang out with Otacon.
She's not dead. Is she gonna kiss her?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Got him.
Hey, you can't do this.
Meryl's weird face.
I wanna hug a naked, hot, sweaty guy who's bleeding to
That's
death.
my Kodak.
Oh, that's
It's my codec.
penis,
It's
sorry.
it's supposed to be in my ear, so you're not supposed to be able to hear it.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
Meryl.
Right. You saved her, man. Good job.
Yeah, bro.
Bad
What?
news too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface.
You see?
There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front.
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you
I'll
are
take care of
talking
security along your
to?
escape route too.
You
What are
will?
you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Bro, you're about to get blown up.
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Come on, bro.
Otacon,
Don't worry. I'm staying here.
I don't
It's my own
understand.
decision.
You're not explaining it to
Otacon,
me.
this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb.
Not anymore.
It won't hold.
Why? Why did
I'm
Kojima
through
decide to
regretting the
be-
past.
Alaska.
Life isn't all about loss, you know?
You're not talking to me.
Alaska.
Snake, I'm a complete person now.
I
I've
found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Don't die on me.
Same to you.
Can you give me my
Take care of Meryl, okay?
I
No.
will.
Okay,
Yes?
I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
What are you gonna do?
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Okay,
I
that's
believe
so
in you.
weird.
Thanks,
That's
Snake.
too much romance. So you can make Snake gay?
Snake has
Let's get the hell
a flaccid snake.
What about him?
His snake is very loose.
Where is Otacon?
Despite calling him Solid Snake, it's not as solid as you think.
fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to
Can
be.
you give me...
Because he's a clone baby, he can't have babies.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
You need to, like, you know, shave your
Me
chest,
too.
like be clean.
You imagine Solid Snake with like chest hair, like how
Ooh, hold my hand.
how gross that would look.
Come on, hold my hand. Come on.
Liquid bothered to take his shirt off, but he didn't bother to take his gloves off.
He can't just jump up. Or is he gonna watch? Ugh. Yeah, I'm a big girl. I don't need you.
Meryl can have babies. Oh, actually no, didn't she have like radiation or something?
Shot like 3 times.
Snake.
I don't understand.
Meryl.
Why did Kojima
Meryl.
like terminated his love life? Please explain, Hector.
It started.
He's not meant to be in love.
I must be heavy.
Yeah, girl.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Breaking the third wall, y'all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
You can't have sex while you're being shot.
Let's get out of here.
At a
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
fight with your brother.
Oh right, my sneaking suit. He's just looking around.
No, is he looking?
His sneaking suit.
Oh yeah, because Liquid's taking off.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up!
Like Liquid, like took his shirt off.
Meryl.
Hurry!
Where did she get her jacket from?
Sneaking suit.
Where did
No, that's a reference to Foxhound.
Looking good, Snake.
Thanks,
I don't understand.
Marley and me.
So he has this level of love life.
He didn't have a love life.
I didn't know this. Okay, Allison, when she was playing, I
Hurry!
don't remember this part.
I remember this because Vector found it, so now I got it. Thanks, Vector.
Let me drive.
Okay, girl.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Oh no, no key.
Those idiots.
Why are they shooting?
They don't care.
I didn't know you know the judo.
Are you done? Come on, girl. Oh, extra ration. Meryl Gear. And I can shoot him first person, which is even better.
This is not part of the old game.
Yeah, it is. It's the escape.
Never make it. Snake, shoot him.
This is like the very final bit. It's the gun of Rambo. Although the moving me off to the side there is kind of like annoying.
Snake, clear a path.
Oh, look at how easy this is. Look at how easy this is. It's so ridiculous. I wish Dar was here because he's about to miss the best part.
Not yet, Snake!
How is he not dead?
It's not over yet!
Yeah, explain how he's not dead. He fell off the thing.
Because it's not over yet, Ceylon. Didn't you hear what he said?
I don't recall listening in the game when it was
Then you weren't paying attention. I can shoot out his lights. That's so funny. It's not over yet. He doesn't have a life bar this time, though. Yeah, I know. He doesn't have a life bar, so that means that you can't actually kill him, which was a nice... I was wondering how they were going to fix this oversight, because if you can't not kill anybody, then how do you do it? But they don't give you credit for killing him. You just have to keep shooting him until it's over. Look at me just shooting at him with a high caliber rifle. Look at this machine gun. I'm going to take those jeans, Snake. It's okay, he'll die soon.
Look, Snake, daylight!
What is this soundtrack? This wasn't in the original game. This extended cutscene. Oh my god, please. They're fighting. Do an ollie, Snake. Do it for Meryl. Snake just stands up. He's
Are you okay?
He didn't stand up before either. They've made a lot of changes to these cutscenes.
Damn.
Dang, son. Where'd you find that?
Snake. Snake!
You gonna poop too? Yeah, fuck, son. I don't remember this being in the old game. He's gonna die of a heart attack like Fox died?
Fox?
That's a different reading of that line.
Die.
He's gonna get a heart attack and die? Really?
Got him with the fox die. Oldest trick in the book.
Really? So he died with a heart attack like a DARPA cheat? Right?
Yep.
I don't understand. Just punch him in the nuts. Like right there. Punch him in the nuts.
What are they doing with these cutscenes? This is ridiculous.
Why is his arm all like black?
They changed it. They're changing the ending, y'all.
What happened to him? Heart attack?
He had a heart attack.
Really?
Got killed with the fox die.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it.
I'm gonna grab your jeans if it's the last thing I do.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, dog.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear.
It's not over, Snake.
All of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base.
Where's the kaboom?
I have complete authority over this operation.
Not Jim Houseman.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
You're welcome.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
All Liquid needed was a strand of Snake's hair. Then he could have used gene therapy to give himself the dominant genes he wanted so badly.
I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay.
But they wanted the genes from the dad, not from the clone. It's not a perfect.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present.
It's not perfect.
There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos.
If it was perfect
This time of
genes.
year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come.
Because your hands are dirty. They're covered in sauce.
I better
They're covered in meatballs.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
Convenient.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy.
Pretty
Are
much.
you going to be okay?
Snake be like,
I've got
if you want my Levi's, here, I'll drive you to Old Navy, and you can pick out a fresh pair.
As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon.
The battery on these nanomachines.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Those are the world's tiniest
I
batteries.
look forward to that.
Roy,
They never explained
just
how
tell me one
a
thing.
liquid snake fell
What?
off the
About
military
Fox
and didn't
die.
Meryl will
Because
be
he's
fine.
got good genes.
She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Tell me what you did.
I heard about my brother.
Stop.
Fox. No. Frank wanted to tell you something. He
Question marks?
told you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Also, he killed your family.
Frankie said that?
Frankie said
Red
that.
Fox killed your parents.
He also said he'll always love you.
And he got his arm cut off.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
I'm not sure what that is. I wouldn't describe it as willpower.
Finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking
That's
for a
it.
place to die.
What's it?
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you.
What?
What?
Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
You killed me.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that.
Word.
I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything.
Do they still have the caribou? I'm
Just
curious.
like with the genome soldiers. You can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers.
No, I'm curious.
The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes.
Don't be ruled by your
Humans
genes.
can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life,
Word, homie.
and then live.
That's good advice.
Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life.
Catch me, Snake. Merle.
Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come.
Hey, there goes the
All
snowmobile.
life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
Alaska.
Thank you, Snake.
Alright, Naomi. Hopefully this stream's been clear for y'all. Clear and clean.
I found this.
Ooh, it's a bandana.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
I'm already wearing one, but I'll take it.
A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
I probably should have saved Otacon instead.
How to live.
Huh?
So I can get the active camo.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's
Not dying is a pretty good.
That's how everyone is.
It's a pretty good motivator.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
Into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't die. Mikey can't go right. I only felt truly alive when I was undergoing retail therapy at the Gap.
My name is David.
Hey, his name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Yeah, David.
Caribou.
David
The illusion
asked.
of caribou is a symbol of life.
Oh, there goes a caribou.
Here soon.
And they look normal.
For us too.
The caribou are here.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky,
Alaska.
the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
My life started when I got this sick pair of jeans at Aeropostale.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Oh, there goes my controller vibrating. But yeah, apparently Hideo asked David Hayter to name the character, like give him a name. That's what I heard. In 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima A-bomb. In January 1993, START II was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,500 each nation. However, as of 2003, there still exists more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. What if Solid was his first name? Call me Solid. Cam Clark, Debbie Mae West, here they come. Christopher Randolph, Paul Eiting. I can never remember that guy's name. Rob Paulson, Patrick Zimmerman, Doug Stone, Greg Eagles, Jim Houseman, Stephen J. Blum, Scott. There goes Scott Dolph. There goes Scotty D. Scotty D was in this game. Scott Dolph was a voice. Dean Schofield was in there too. Remember Scotty D? Wirt knows who Scotty D is. It's the same Scotty D, by the way, Wirt. There was a guy named Revolver Ocelot. Hell and Dave. Yeah, I didn't get that ending, Kutara. Snake having the same name as Hater is just a coincidence. Snake was named after the guy from 2001. Welcome to Waikiki. David Cho. Yeah, Vector was not familiar with Scotty D. I introduced him to Scotty D in his last stream. Apparently Scott Dolph was the voice of one of the soldiers, so today I learned. Revolver Ocelot is basically in every main series game of the Solid series. Is that accurate? Probably. He's in at least every Solid game. I never played Portal Ops or those other Portal ones. I don't know if he's in those. Fingers remix of The Best Is Yet to Come starts to play. He was retconned in the previous games? Word. Yeah, you missed out on all the nonsense that Revolver Ocelot had. He was an interesting fellow. Konami. Look at the caribou. Look at the wolves. Dog wolf. Look at the bear. I wonder if this is like the original footage they had. I think the Fingers remix would be like more appropriate. It's not America, it's Alaska. It's Alaska. Alaska. Waichiro Ozaki. Masashi Watabane. Chris Zimmerman Salter. Keiko. Nice. Alaska was purchased from Russia for $8 million. Alaska. It was pretty much over that strait, right? The Bering Strait. You could just walk from Russia on over. Give me that money. Give me that money. I have a friend who lives in Alaska who is moving to Alabama. Ocelot gun action actor. Hey, there goes Pale Riders. Kenichi Yoshida. They actually named him by name, Vector. Alaska later. Nice word. Yeah, the time zones alone. I mean, they have... Oh, the front Zone of the Enders second runner. Look at that. They've got all those oil lines and stuff, and a lot of people were mad at them for doing that. International coordination. Scott Dolph. He was the international coordinator. Look at him. Scott Dolph doing double time. Yeah, I mean, they have plenty of long oil lines. They must have lived pretty far away from you, Wirt. Otacon is a registered trademark of Otocarp, Baltimore, Maryland. The Otacon name is used with the permission of Otocarp. Look at that. They borrowed the name. That's so funny. Shigeru Miyamoto. Anybody know who that guy is? Miyamoto-san? Miyamoto. Thanks, boss. Thanks, boss. Here it comes.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate.
Snake's a musher.
Ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
Otacon likes
Snake,
anime in Boston.
whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Dang, Merle.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, yes, Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes, yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
I am code. I killed one enemy. And I wonder if that was Liquid. I am Bat. Alert mode 44 times, 64 rations. I don't know. Can you do it without killing anybody? Who did I kill? I thought I reset every time I killed somebody. Dang, man. I was going for no kills, man. President Solid as Snake. It's true. It's true. It's true. I'm a bat. I'm a bat, y'all. I got the bandana. Yeah, sure. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. It's TTS. Excuse you. Konami. So yeah. Every time I think of that ending, I think of the Mega 64 in 5 minutes bit that they did where Ocelot, I guess it was Sean talking about Ocelot at the end. It's like, yes, Mr. President, that's right. I'm talking to the president, the real one. and then like they end the cutscene. That makes me laugh every time. That's so good. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, there are dog tags. Oh, so they did include. Well, how come I didn't see any dog tags in the first game? Am I I guess I'm supposed to. I guess I'm supposed to hold them up then. This is the superior version of the game. Yes, I agree. Absolutely. My controller's still acting up. I'm trying to hold down and I can't do it. Well, apparently this game had dog tags, and I completely missed that. Cool. Cool game. I didn't even get a single dog tag. There's a photo album. I didn't take any pictures. Got boss survival. ridiculous cutscenes fit the goofy dialogue, and the game feels more cohesive. Yeah, I think so. There's a boss survival? That's cool. We can read about the previous operations. This is the text that was in... Yeah, this tells you about everything about the previous 2 games. Metal Gear. I can watch all the demos. Meryl. Is this just like all the movies back to back? I don't want to do that.
This is Snake.
Okay, hold on. This is just like watching the movie. It's like watching an entire game back front to back. I had a high school friend. You could just watch the game. You just watch the cutscenes. Word? Is that really what it is? I didn't even know this was a thing.
A hind D.
Since I beat Meryl's story, I can watch the game from front to back.
There are
Interesting. I didn't know that was a feature in the game.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dot...
Movie Gear Solid. Like, how do I exit, though? I want to exit the game. Am I stuck? Am I just stuck watching cutscenes now? I can't exit? Okay, thank you. Exit. Oh, and then you can continue. Oh, I get it. Okay, so it just like does cutscenes and then it gives you a little text. Okay, that's neat. At least you're not stuck in there from start to finish. You can't do nothing. Well, how do I activate the photo album? I'm confused. Okay, what is boss survival? Let's try. I don't know what this is.
Ready?
Oh, you get to fight bosses. Oh, that's cool.
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber.
Boss rush. Neat. Bro, he's like freaking doing the. He's doing the thing.
All right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
He's ricocheting the bullets off the concrete. That's cool.
Ready?
You versus a tank. Oh, I don't get my life back? Oh, that's not cool. You know what? That's a good point. I don't know where the camera is. I don't know where the camera would be. And since I didn't I mean, I'm not gonna win this, but technically didn't do the thing either. I guess it makes sense that there's dog tags, but I didn't do it. Oh, it's actually a boss rush of everything. Oh, okay, cool. Neat. What a cool mode. Alright, well, I wonder where the camera was. Let me try holding somebody up. I'm just gonna load one of my previous files. Something a little bit further back, like maybe this one. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I'm missing. The camera was hidden behind a destructible wall, was it? Oh wait, I chose the wrong save file. This is not the right spot. I can't go back.
What are you doing?
Yeah, let me reset.
We've got to get a move on.
Let me reset. How soon in the game was the camera available? I mean, this was my first time playing the game, so I didn't even know that the camera was here. Although I should have known that because that was a MGS2 thing. And this game is the MGS2 engine, so. All right, go back one more step. Do like this one. Whenever you get card 6, you can get the camera. Okay. I think I'm looking up, and the camera was available in MGS1. I just completely missed it then. I chose another terrible spot to do this because I cannot use guns here. Great.
Is there somebody there? Who is that?
Why would they give you the camera so late in the game, though? You assume that they would give it to you sooner. Well, that's why I have multiple save files. So let's try a later save file then. Let's see. Oh, word. Okay. You lied. You're back. Well, you missed the ending. It's all over now. Let's do save 5. We're in the tank hangar. And what did we do here? Terrorist, that. Snake comes to underground base. Okay. Alright, so you're saying at this point, now that I have card level 6, I should be able to find it. And do you know where it is? Ange left for something, methinks. Word. Go to the armory. Okay. Go back to the elevator. Then go down to B2. There's a dude right there. Yeah, so where is there another secret wall or something? Do I need to blow it up with the boom boom, the C4 or something? She's back. Bye. Bottom left. Let's see. I mean, actually in the hallway with Ocelot? Really? Oh, this guy's still asleep. Okay. Is it in here? Did I just miss a secret wall or something? And this is the room you fight Ocelot in. Crawl under the fence. Let's see. Crawl under the fence. Crawl under the fence. Go to the place I fight Ocelot? Okay. There's some ammo and stuff here. Right side wall. Back in the hallway. Okay. Try a bomb there, I guess. And that was just there the whole time. Word. I didn't even notice that was there. Yeah, I can't really because my audio is kind of set low. Like, you have to keep in mind. Oh, I explained it to Wirt, but for those who don't know, I'm playing in my living room. And in an effort to not have the audio get super loud. Crap, what is this whole place? It's like there's a whole nother portion of the armory. Okay. Get the stinger first. I guess there's stinger ammo here. B2J. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you maybe have mentioned it, but I'm not. I don't recall. Chaff grenade, and that's the fence. I'm assuming. But yeah, I didn't hear that because I have the TV volume very low. Oh, what's that? It's not like, oh, those are just bullet casings. Well, there goes the camera. Dang, bro. It was there all along. Well, I'm not about to play this game again. But I know it's definitely there. So I could have gotten it as early as Ocelot then, it seems like. You need card 6 for this door, I suppose? Is that the deal? Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I didn't even see what the door... Do these doors even say what key they require? Is there like a number on them? It's a trap door. Is there anything of note in this room? Why would they just put a room? Why would they just put a room with explosives? Anything here? Nope. Nope. Word. Now I'm just gonna like bomb every single freaking room now. Give me the plastic explosives. I know there's nothing here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Word. Okay, well, cool. Camera's there. Yeah, I remember getting the camera on Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, come on, controller. Seriously? You can take pictures and save them. Let's not save them. See, the camera is a thing for people who are obsessive with trying to find every single secret. There's a bunch of like secret images. I love how detonate is the punch button and you can sync your punches with the explosion sounds. Alright, well, oh, there it goes. Door 6, level 6. Word. And that's level 4, so that's just like a trick. Like, you go in there level 4, you're gonna get wrecked. Surprise. And it's all stinger ammo, looks like, and the camera. Alright, well, what we were trying to do was hold somebody up, so let's do that. Can you kick people? Can't you kick people on this game? I thought you could. Well, goodbye. Hardly knew you. I thought you could just kill people, you could just kick people. Am I crazy? He probably doesn't have a dog tag. That's the thing, like, I remember in the previous games, like, if they called in additional troops, sometimes they didn't have dog tags. They have to be people that are, like, patrolling. They have to be there. Like, on patrol normally. In the other games, when his third combo hit, it was a low kick. Yeah, that's what I remember doing. I remember booting people so that they, like, stand up. I recall this because I did it back in the day, but I guess the rules are slightly different on this one. If you do that, just aim at somebody and punch them. Which way are you going? That way? Okay, word.
Who's that? It's the enemy.
It's the enemy. Alright, goodbye. Get out of first person view, please. Or you can't just punch me. Of course, goodbye. Alright, try this one more again. The thing is, I do remember I held people up, but I guess you have to hold them up and like do the thing where you aim at their crotch. Alright, let's try to kick them from first person. Get up. Get up. Get closer. Get up. Stop it. Get up. That's so funny. Let's see. Crouch. First person view. And I'm hitting the punch button. And I'm also shooting. And nothing's working. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just shoot the guy. Yeah, that would work too, I suppose. Wake up. Ooh, nope. Shot him in the face. Shot him in the head. Bro, if you could sleep through a gunshot bullet, that must be some really strong tranquilizer. I just shot him in the frickin' esophagus and he's acting like nothing happened. Very resilient. That's some good stuff. You can sleep through that.
Freeze.
Okay, dog tag's there. Drop the tag, baby. Drop the tag, baby. Alright, well, I just completely missed that entire mechanic. Can I not pick it up? Do I have to crouch to get it? Hello? Pick up, pick it up. Pick up the thing. You just action button, maybe? Nope. Are you kidding me? Okay, what to say? Golly. Kevin Gordon. Word. All right. Well, I'm just an idiot. I had a feeling that there were dog tags, and I didn't even think to do it. So I was like, whatever. I probably would have tried to get most of the dog tags because I did it on MGS2 on normally, but I don't know what the rewards are. So maybe it probably wasn't worth it. Good to know. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this game. I'm happy with a clear. I mean, that was the goal, right? The goal was to get to the end of the game, and we did it. I got the bandana. I could try to get the freaking stealth camo, but yeah, I'm not trying to keep playing this game. We got other games to play, y'all, so we got lots to do. I should probably save it. I went through the trouble of getting everything. I'll save a new save file underneath. Let's see, that was save. That was save 5, right? Tank hanger. Yeah, we'll save right there. Word.
There's a Chinese.
The mind cannot be in 2 places at once. Says who? Says you. But thank you. This has been a journey. It's been fun. I'm gonna look up to see what I missed by not properly doing things the way that I thought I should have been doing them. Chicken Run, the spiritual successor to this game, must be next. I've got plans already. We need to finish. Wirt is actually in the chat, so Wirt and I are going to be finishing up Mario, possibly with my wife. She's asleep right now, so want to play through the Mario stuff. And I figured out, like I said, audio, so I'll be able to take phone calls during my next stream via Discord. So I'm going to be talking with Wirt, and Wirt will be joining me via voice chat, hopefully. Friday was supposed to have been a Resident Evil Day. However, Project Katana wanted to finish Alien Isolation, so he played that instead. At some point, well, it'll be like it's callers if people are playing a game with me, right? So I'll be able to do that now. On PlayStation, I can do it with Party Chat, assuming people allow their voice to be recorded. And I did that on the Resident Evil stream. But now that I have set up Discord properly to capture audio or to have OBS capture audio from Discord, I'll be able to take people's phone calls. That's how I used to run my podcast a couple years back, but I had to like do it in a certain way that I don't introduce a feedback loop. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to playing through the game with Wirt. I'm trying to see if I can do like the in-game reset combination. I think it's like no, wait, no, can't do it. Yeah, like it wasn't there for Fall Guys, but I figured out the reason why. It's because when you go into the party, you have to specifically allow, even if you have chat audio allowed on your settings for the game that you're playing, if you don't specifically allow it when you go into the party, it won't record. And I figured that out with PK. And I was like, oh yeah, there's a button here that specifically says, please share your chat voice. So there's a general Sony setting for videos that are recorded to the console, and then there's one specifically for party chat when you join a party. And so if you don't say yes to that, that's the reason why none of the chat audio was working. So I have figured that problem out in the event that we ever do PlayStation stuff again. But yeah, generally speaking, I can do Discord stuff, and at some point we'll be doing Mario. I do need to finish Control. Omniboy was the one who encouraged me to play Control. I did the story of Control, but there's a whole DLC chapter I have not touched at all, which I understand is pretty important to understanding the ending of the game. I've already done the Alan Wake DLC while I was playing the regular story, so really I don't know how long it's going to be, but I understand it's not going to be that long, so I want to at least go through that first, quote-unquote, first DLC, finish that, and then we can put a cap on Control. And then at that point, the world is an open book, so I can play whatever. But yeah, Metal Gear's been fun. Thank you. Shoutouts to Vector for encouraging me to play this in his own way. He didn't discreetly say I should play it. However, I was encouraged by watching him play because it was fun and like, oh yeah, I remembered I have this on GameCube and I never actually finished it. So shoutouts to the big boss in the chat, the man. He's working on a project right now, so it's involving Metal Gear. He's asking folks to get involved on his Discord. I'm gonna link to his YouTube channel so you guys can check it out. Where's that? Here it is. That's Dead Vector's YouTube channel. If you don't already follow him on YouTube, I recommend you do. His take on things is really great. Interesting watch. And he just finished Metal Gear Solid 2 So he did MGS 1 and 2 over the course of, I guess it was about a week and a half, maybe. And the last thing he was streaming was all the VR missions on MGS 2. So that was cool. That was fun to watch. But yeah, check him out. Anyway, I'm done with Metal Gear for now. The game was a blast. Hopefully we'll get something cool. Like I said, I got a bunch of games in the pipeline that I've been meaning to play. I want to get back to some of the older consoles, just partially because they're easier to get through. They don't take nearly as long as these story-driven games do. And the other half is because, whoops.
I've got him.
And the other half is because I want to showcase some more classic stuff. So. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. If you guys don't mind, let's try to raid somebody. Let's do the nice thing. We didn't do a raid last time, so you guys are going to stick around just for a bit. Let's see if anybody's online that we can raid. Give them a little bit of love. Oh, Ange was in here earlier. All right, good night. Yeah, let's go visit Ange. Ange is crazy. She's been coming in here while streaming, which is ridiculous. She's been streaming on her own channel. Thank you, Spec Ops. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, she's playing Super Mario RPG for the first time, so she's apparently been having a good time doing that. If you do stay on there, just say hi, give her a shout, consider a follow. She's pretty funny. She's learning the Twitch stuff.
On Shadow Moses Island.
Okay. Godly. Anyway, good night, y'all. Take care. See y'all later.
Oh, wow. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's Lucia.